Hello there, I'm Leans, and this is all you need to know about the newest game drop, Chase the Skies. First off, if we want to find the main feature for this update, we gotta go to the Nether. In order to find this first feature, you need to find one specific biome.
The Soul Sand Valley.
Once you manage to locate this biome, you need to find one of these fossil structures that you can find all around the biome. This is the new block, Usually it's not floating 50 feet in the air. This is a new block you can find generating next to fossil structures in the Soul Sand Valleys. Hello, Bob. I'm recording a video.
Yo, what's up? It Big Slick 20 here.
Interruption! So anyways, as I was saying, you can literally just punch this block and it'll drop, and then you can take it to the overworld and give it a bath. Oh yeah, you also get to stay hydrated. That's a new advancement you get when you place a dried ghast in water. Also, for some reason this advancement never existed until this update. Heart transplanter. You get it when you place a creaking heart in between two oak logs with a regular orientation that can suddenly creaking. Anyways, back to the dried ghast. You'll see these green particles appearing from it. That's a good sign. I'm just gonna speed up this process with the debug stick real quick, but within 20 minutes, Within 20 minutes, your happy ghast should slowly turn its frown upside down. See? Okay, that was way too cringe. Anyways, once your ghast looks really happy like this, after a few more minutes, it should hatch into a ghastling, this cute little guy. As of right now, he will literally do nothing except float around in your world and make cute little baby noises. They should naturally stick around you. Make sure they don't go near nether portals because they don't know how dangerous lava is, even though that's where you found them. Anyway, this guy will float around looking at everything. He's about the size of a block. Try not to lose him because that would be catastrophic. Although it shouldn't be too hard to lose him because the crafting recipe for a lead has changed from this involving a slime ball, which sometimes can be really hard to get, into just a bunch of string to get 2 leads, so leads are a heck of a lot more craftable now. Also including that, you can now lead mobs to other mobs. If you crouch while holding a lead, it will lead one mob to the other mob. So yeah. You can make mob combo lines. So, basically, if you really don't want your happy ghast to go away, then, attach it to a pig and the pig will babysit it. To get it back, you just shear it off. Anyways, once your happy ghast is hatched, you can feed it snowballs. Millions of snowballs.
2,000 years later.
They should eventually grow up into... You're gonna want a snow farm for this. There we go! They finally will grow into a happy ghast, which you can stand on. These guys will be attracted to you if you're holding a snowball, so if you don't want them to escape you can lead them or hold a snowball. If you put 2 glass blocks in these areas of the crafting table, then put a wool block on top of that and cover the top with leather, then you get a new item, and yes, you can dye this any color you want with any color of wool. You get the new harness item, which you can just plop on the ghast's head. And then he gets these schwanky goggles and a saddle on top. You can still stand on him, but now you can ride him. It's not exactly the fastest, I'm just gonna say, but he's really useful for building because you can stand on him. So if you're building something up high, like say you're trying to build the underside of a bridge, then you can just take your happy ghast and go right underneath there and you'll have an automatic platform instead of needing to place hundreds of blocks that you need to mine later because otherwise it would be hideous. It's essentially creative mode in survival Minecraft. So yeah, you can now ride ghasts with thick goggles.
Wait, hold it, stop, just for a second. I may have forgotten to include two features in the video. The first feature is that you can tie boats to this, which you can put any mob you want in. Well, any mob that'll fit. So you can now have literal transport devices, like in the Minecraft movie. So villager transportation is going to be a heck of a lot easier. The second feature I was going to say is that there are now two new settings involving music. One, you can turn on something that makes it so that you can see what the name of the music is, and the second thing just toggles how frequently music plays. Alright, back to the main video. See ya.
There are still more features to come, though.
This next feature is called the locator bar. Whenever a new player joins your world, they will be assigned a specific color. That color will pop up on your locator bar. The smaller the dot is, the further away the player is. This bar replaces the XP bar in its place, but once you gain XP, the XP bar should pop back up for a few seconds.
If you take one piece of iron and surround it with leather on 3 sides, you can craft a saddle. What? Yeah, I don't think anyone saw that coming. Another thing, we have a new menu panorama, which is pretty cool looking. Happy guests all over the place. It's a mountain thing. If you spin it around enough, there's a cave, but I don't want to wait for that. Anyways, as you can see, I'm showing you footage from a different person because I'm too lazy to find this myself, but the cloud patterns have been updated to look more cloudy, and you can sometimes find a creeper face in the sky. That's a cool Easter egg. There are 6 new songs in this Minecraft update that on YouTube have this gorgeous art that looks like it was taken with vibrant visuals. The first song is called Lily Pad. Incredibly epic sounding. The second song is called Below and Above and sounds kind of like a Minecraft creative mode song. The third song is called O's Piano and is essentially this tune over and over and over. Kind of like a classic C418 song. The next song is my favorite out of the bunch, called Broken Clocks. You may have heard this in the cinematic trailer video I made for this update. The next song is called Fireflies, which is kind of fitting because the last update added fireflies. Also kind of sounds like a C418 song. Anyways, all the songs you just heard are played just randomly throughout your world. But this next song is a new music disc that you get when you throw a ghast's fireball back at it and kill it. Sounds kinda creepy at first. Just wait a few minutes. So yeah, those are the new Minecraft songs.
But that's not all there is to this update.
Because on Bedrock Edition, this is coming to Java Edition eventually, but you now have this amazing feature called Vibrant Visuals, which is essentially shaders. I don't know why I'm telling you this, because unless you're living under a rock, I'm surprised you don't know about this. But anyways, these are some of the best shaders I have ever seen for Minecraft. The water looks insane, and it's just awesome. Oh yeah, creepers. But anyways, These vibrant visuals look incredible, especially in a certain biome. Not the deep dark, the other scary biome. The Pale Garden has the densest fog I have ever seen. When you enter it, it gets so foggy, the eyes glow, it's actually remotely scary in that place now. Anyways,
So that's about it for this update. Unfortunately, I cannot run vibrant visuals on my computer, so subscribe so I can get a better computer. Bye.